You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron.
The tight secrecy around Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins, Rumi and Sir Carter, is suddenly under intense spotlight. Explosive claims from music industry whistleblower Jaguar Wright, fueled further by Ye's social media posts, have sparked what could be the Carters' biggest scandal in years. The rumors raise tough questions. Are Beyoncé and Jay-Z hiding serious health issues affecting their 7-year-old twins? Why is Sir Carter rarely seen in public, while his sisters, Blue Ivy and Rumi, have become more visible? The answers, if true, could challenge everything fans thought they knew about one of music's most powerful.
As far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard niggas.
The rumors started quietly, an online hint here, a cryptic post there, but they exploded when Ye, in one of his infamous rants, targeted the Carters directly. He accused them of presenting a false image of perfection while hiding the truth about their family. They want you to believe everything's perfect, he wrote in a post that was later deleted. His words were harsh, impossible to ignore, and quickly spread across social media. Although Ye later backtracked and said he regretted the comments, the damage had already been done. Screenshots of his post went viral, sparking intense backlash. Then came Jaguar Wright. The self-proclaimed industry whistleblower took the claims even further, making what she calls her most shocking revelation yet, that Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins are on different ends of the autism spectrum, and that the couple has gone to great lengths to keep this private.
Argue a lot of things about Kanye, but you cannot argue that he's an intelligent guy.
According to Jaguar Wright, the Carters have allegedly spent millions on specialized care and private therapies for their twins, while working hard to make sure the public never suspects anything. She describes them as a family living in fear of exposure, determined to protect their image at any cost. What if it's bigger than that? Wright teased in a recent interview. What if the Carters' entire empire depends on keeping up this illusion of perfection? These claims have struck a nerve, fueling speculation that the Carters may have deals with media outlets to keep negative stories from surfacing. Some now wonder, are Beyoncé and Jay-Z using their power to control the narrative around their family? That brings us to Sir Carter, the most mysterious figure in the Carter household. Unlike his twin sister Rumi, who has been seen more often alongside Beyoncé and Blue Ivy, Sir has remained almost completely out of the public eye. Over the years, there have been only a handful of brief appearances, a quick glimpse in a family photo, or a rare mention in an interview. For the most part, he's been kept out of view, and it's this absence that keeps fueling speculation.
Option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever.
Why is Sir being kept so carefully out of the spotlight while the rest of the family appears more publicly? What exactly are Beyoncé and Jay-Z protecting, him, or themselves? Even Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, has added to the curiosity with comments that seem both revealing and mysterious. In one interview, she described Sir as quiet, focused on books and electronics, and deeply interested in numbers, painting him as a shy, thoughtful child who simply enjoys home life over the chaos of fame. On the surface, that explanation seems straightforward. But many fans have wondered if there's more to the story. Some speculate that Sir may experience sensory challenges or struggles with overstimulation, which could make public appearances difficult for him. If true, this would explain the family's decision to shield him from the media. Still, others question whether this secrecy is only about Sir's well-being, or if it's part of the Carters' larger effort to protect the flawless public image they've built. And now, with Beyoncé's latest business venture coming into play, those questions are growing louder.
Has done things and allegedly participated in a lot of things that the public would not be happy to know.
Beyoncé's new whiskey line, Sir Davis, raised eyebrows the moment it was announced. On the surface, the name seems like a tribute to her family history, reportedly inspired by her great-grandfather. But the timing has sparked speculation. Could it also be a subtle nod to her son, Sir Carter? Some believe this may be Beyoncé's way of acknowledging him publicly without actually bringing him into the spotlight, while Rumi continues to charm fans with her growing confidence, and Blue Ivy shines on stages worldwide, Sir remains almost completely hidden. This has led some to wonder if Sir Davis is a calculated reminder of his presence, a breadcrumb meant to keep him in the public's mind while still protecting his privacy. But if that's true, why not allow him the same visibility as his sisters? Is Sir being sidelined in the Carters' carefully crafted story, or is there a deeper reason for his absence? The contrast is striking. Rumi, described by Tina Knowles as a natural performer and budding artist, has been appearing more often with her mother and siblings. Sir, by comparison, is still very much a mystery.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was...
From Super Bowl cameos to family brand campaigns, Rumi seems ready to follow in her family's path as a public figure. Sir, however, with his quiet personality and love of numbers, remains almost completely absent. This has raised questions. Is it favoritism? Are Beyoncé and Jay-Z giving more attention to Rumi and Blue Ivy's public roles while keeping Sir in the background? Or is there a deeper reason they're working so hard to keep him out of the spotlight? Beyoncé's growing focus on Rumi's appearances has also fueled talk of a stage mom narrative. Some insiders suggest that, as a perfectionist, Beyoncé may be preparing Rumi to one day step into her shoes as a global superstar. From polished family campaigns to high-profile events, Rumi's visibility is only increasing, but with every planned appearance, new questions arise. Is Beyoncé pushing Rumi into the spotlight too quickly? And more importantly, what does this reveal about the pressure of raising children under the constant glare of worldwide fame?
Now, he, of course, is more than annoyed, would be an understatement.
Yeah.
He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including his brand. But to the extent that he's saying, hey, come after me criminally, that could be likely. Why do I say that? Because in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint is forcible compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down.
The tension reportedly doesn't end with Beyoncé and Rumi. Sources close to the family suggest that Jay-Z isn't as eager to put their children in the spotlight. He's said to prefer a more private, grounded upbringing for the twins, much like the way he protected Blue Ivy in her early years. This difference in parenting styles has sparked speculation. Could it be causing friction inside the Carter household? Balancing fame with the challenges of raising children is never easy, even for a couple as powerful as Beyoncé and Jay-Z. And if one parent wants the spotlight while the other pulls back, what does that mean for their family dynamic? Beyoncé, known for her calm and composed image, is said to be furious about Ye's comments and more determined than ever to protect her children from the fallout. Her mother, Tina Knowles, seemed to respond in her own cryptic way, sharing a post about the strength of family and the importance of knowing your truth. Many fans saw it as a subtle message aimed at Ye. Meanwhile, Jay-Z has stayed silent publicly. But insiders claim he's working behind the scenes, using his influence to control the narrative and prevent these rumors from spreading any further.
Interesting because, obviously this civil suit was coming for a while.
Yep.
And there was some talk between Busby and Jay-Z's lawyers. I think both Busby and Jay-Z's lawyers are really alphas.
But the scandal doesn't end there. Jaguar Wright has hinted that there's even more to uncover, suggesting the Carter family's secrecy goes beyond their children's health. This is just the tip of the iceberg, she warned. There's so much more they don't want you to know. Her comments have left both fans and industry insiders speculating. Could there be other hidden truths behind the Carter empire? If these claims are true, they could damage the carefully built image of Beyoncé and Jay-Z as the ultimate power couple. If they're false, they serve as a reminder of how dangerous celebrity rumors can be, and the heavy toll they take on families. Either way, the story is far from finished. The Carters are known for resilience and their ability to survive public storms, but this may be one of their toughest battles yet, as accusations have also reignited old tensions between him and Jay-Z. Once close friends and collaborators, Their relationship has been rocky for years, with public arguments and subtle digs appearing in both their music and the media. Ye has often said he felt abandoned by Jay-Z, especially after the Carters skipped his 2014 wedding to Kim Kardashian. Then came Ye's explosive 2016 on-stage rant, where he accused Beyoncé of manipulating award shows and even claimed Jay-Z had sent people after him. Now, many are asking, is this latest scandal Ye's way of striking back at his former mentor, or is he truly trying to expose something hidden? You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends, Ye reportedly said in reference to Jay-Z.
A lot of times lawsuits are like playing poker. Like you even when you feign, that you have strength, it could be that you have some weakness in your case. So Busby's never going to say that he doesn't have the evidence. I mean, Busby's always going to say he's got the evidence. He's always going to say, oh, we're going to look at multiple other people. We're going to do all this because he wants to put that fear in.
Ye has expressed his frustration openly. I don't have any celebrity friends, he said. They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They could control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James. The message is clear. Ye sees himself as one of the few willing to speak out against what he believes is the Carters' manipulation of the public narrative. As the drama continues, every move the Carters make is under intense scrutiny. Beyoncé, who rarely responds to rumors, has stayed silent. Fans and critics interpret her silence in different ways. Some see it as refusing to dignify the allegations, others view it as a calculated way to maintain control over the story. Meanwhile, reports of Jay-Z allegedly making media deals to suppress the rumors have fueled further debate. If true, it shows the lengths some celebrities may go to protect their image. Insiders say Jay-Z is deeply concerned. He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including his brand, one source explained. The big question now is whether this strategy of silence will continue to work or if the pressure will eventually force the Carters to address the rumors directly. The center of the controversy are three children who never asked to be born into one of the world's most famous families. Blue Ivy, now 12, has gradually been introduced to the public, even joining her mother on stage during the Renaissance World Tour.
Even if the statute of limitations ran, it doesn't stop her from filing a police report. It doesn't stop her from giving a statement to the police. It still backs up some things. And don't forget, in federal court, he could still be swept up into a RICO. There could be other sorts of actions that took place over time, and all of those would relate back.
At 7, Rumi is beginning to follow a path similar to her family's, stepping more into the public eye. Sir, however, remains largely hidden, which has only fueled speculation about his well-being and the family's inner dynamics. The Carters' approach to parenting has always attracted both fascination and criticism. Are they protecting their children from the harsh glare of fame, or are they strategically managing their public image? And what effect does this have on the children themselves? These questions become even more significant if Jaguar Wright's claims about the twins' health are accurate. If Sir does have special needs, the decision to keep him out of the spotlight could be protective rather than calculated. But it also raises difficult questions. Why keep such a diagnosis private? In today's world, where neurodiversity is increasingly understood and accepted, what message does this secrecy send? One thing is clear, this story is far from over. The Carters may be skilled at controlling their public narrative, but even they cannot escape intense public scrutiny. As online speculation grows, the pressure on Beyoncé and Jay-Z to respond is mounting. Will they finally break their silence to clarify the truth, or is the reality more complex and potentially more sensitive than anyone realizes? In the coming weeks, we may see more revelations, more speculation, and perhaps even a statement from the Carters themselves. Until then, the mystery of Rumi and Sir Carter, and the truth behind their family's carefully crafted image, remains one of Hollywood's most intriguing stories. What do you think? Could there be more to the story than the Carters are revealing? Or is this just another example of celebrities being targeted by rumors? Share your thoughts in the comments below.